Guys, we are back with Ailil. He's gotten a big buff lately, so nothing has changed in his kit, except for he has ignored defense now in this move. 25% of the target's defense, that's going to give a big damage increase, and really all that has changed in all of his skills is a damage increase, okay? Now, I've always thought Ailil was a fantastic champion, so today we're going to just see how fantastic he is. He's always been really good, really underrated, but the reason he has been underrated is he didn't hit quite as well as he should have. Now, if anybody has ever looked at any of my strongest void, strongest spirit, whatever, top 10, Ailil was actually in the void one because of his blessing, probably, but he came in 10th. He was at the very bottom, and between him and number 9 was huge, okay? So he was very, very low on the totem pole. Now, we are going to equip him, so this is what he's going to be wearing today. A lovely little number by Vera Wang, and we're also going to get him a relic, and we're going to see how he compares to the Ailil of Ailil. I know it's a biological word. It's something got to do with the stamina of the plants or something like that. Anyway, stop right there, guys. Click on the link below and get yourself a free Karato Fox Hunter, as well as 4 amazing epics. Here's the exact steps of what you need to do. Log out of Plarium Play on PC. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Here we go. You'll find yourself Karato Fox Hunter, as well as Uugo, Rector, Drath, Tagoar, and Mausoleum Mage as you progress through the game. That's it. It's that simple. Click on the link, follow those directions, and on with the video. We are going to, before I nerd out on crap like that, we're going to pull for a couple of relics and see if we can get one perfect. That's exactly the one I wanted. I just want an increase in attack and a Heretic Coronet. That's actually my first one on this account. Ridiculously, that's my first Heretic Coronet on this account. This is my main account. My free-to-play account has a few of them, but that's the first one on this account. So that is happy days. We'll get that on him. It won't stay on him for long. It will go on Ninja. So that is the one that I wanted, and we are quite happy with that. Let's upgrade this bad boy as well. Let's get you up to level 6. Let's get this upgraded as well. We'll upgrade to level 9. Can we upgrade some more? Give me some more. I think we will. Yeah, we'll remove. I have another one of that Scroll of the Unseen. We'll use it and we'll upgrade this. So that will go on Ninja, and that will be quite welcome on Ninja as well. Now, the thing with this is I could swap them now and give a little Cat's Gaze, but that'd be too much of a boost for him for testing. So Heretic Coronet is going on him. It's on him already. I tell a lie. That's not going to really do anything for me. And this Stun, Freeze, Fear, Provoke, any of the CCs, that won't do anything. No, none of this. We'll throw that on as well. Yeah. Okay, so he has a bit of a boost there. We have him. Oh, he's just shy of the 7,500 mark. Why am I saying, oh, he's just shy of that? Why is the 7,500 mark? I'll show you now in a second. So just shy of 7.5k, 200 speed, 100 crit rate, 322 crit damage. Doesn't need accuracy or resistance, and I'll show you why the 7.5 is important. Now, it is because of this which makes him so good and so tanky. So increases this champion's HP by 2,000 and defense by 100 for every 1,000 attack they have. Okay, so 7.5 wasn't important, just the 7 was important. I don't know why I thought it was, I'm getting them mixed up with this punter here and his passive. Where is it? for every 750 attack. So his is 750, Ailil's is 1000. So we're good regardless. Anyway, we have another 14,000 HP, if I haven't matted incorrectly there. And this is the build we're going with. We are going with 2 cruelty, we are going with 6 merciless, and we are going with 1 piece of slayer there to round out the set and give him that extra bit of crit rate. Okay, so he has his erratic coronet on, and let's go into it. So let's just take him a brief walk in arena first, I suppose, is the best way to go. Now, because I've been playing the free to play so much, it's been a bit naff. I'm way behind in arena doings. So we'll take out Razelvarg and we'll put in Ailil. Yeah, so I'm down in bronze, and really ridiculously, some of the teams in bronze are just so silly. Like, really and truly, I'm surprised at some of the stuff we're facing here. Like, this is bronze 3. You know, we've 2 voids, an arena cheese team in these 2, and yeah, it's just bonkers. Now, the turn meter increase we're getting on him is significant here because of how he functions. He gets an increase from buffs placed on him as well, so that's why he's only at 200 speed. Now, we have an enemy UDK, we have a move that ignores strengthened stone skin, increased defense, and ally protection. So let's see if we can take out that UDK, and let's see how this goes. 248, and you know what? Not only have we done that, we have also given ourselves stone skin on there. So loving that so far. I think Ailil's going to be my new fave. So now we have, it's a pity, we should have left some of the buffs on there to showcase this from Sify, because what he can do is he can flip everything around. You know the way you hate Amius, because he flips all your buffs into debuffs? Ailil can do that for you. But anyway, let's see this nuke. Ooh, okay. So some pretty good damage there from our boy Ailil. Let's take him into Dragon's Den. So I always test on Dragon 20 and Dragon 20 and what? Dragon something else. Dragon Hard 10 maybe. So let's check out what he can do here. We usually go with a couple of speed boosters. What way is this sorted? There we go. That makes more sense. There we go. Arbiter in place. Lydia. Where's Lydia? Where are my girls at? Now, I don't think we'll need Lydia here particularly now. But we'll go with this anyway. I'm sure we'll put him in the lead, will we? In all battles by 30%. Let's do that. And usually what I'm doing here is just seeing how he does against the waves, okay? So, we have our increase, we have our decreased defense and weaken. Now, he only has 1 AoE skill, so that's that. That's going to delete everybody. That's not even a question. That is so strong now. We should have maybe kept that. He will chew through anything here. There's no doubt about it at all. And actually, let's just leave it on auto here, because they're going to be much quicker at pressing the buttons than me. So it was A1 without any buff on, didn't kill that champion. So the A1 didn't kill on Dragon Hard 20 with all of the extras that he has going on here. Now the AoE 493 we see in there. Now that was aided by decreased defense and weaken as well. 4686, that's a huge hit, and I think that was the A2 that he done that on, so that has the ignore defense on it. And we're looking, that was the A1. Now again, it is only Dragon Hard 20. That's the A3 again, and he's knocking lumps out of the dragon. We'll just do an automatic run on Dragon Hard 10. You could see there in the waves, he's absolutely murdering them. There's no problems there at all. Now, will 3 champions be enough to get through Dragon Hard 20? I don't know, but it'll be fun to see. He has insane survivability, so it's possible. Now, the survivability won't work as well. He took out Tagoar and has everybody else nearly dead. His survivability mechanic, though, against Dragon won't be great, because he needs the kill to be getting that stone skin. and that's going to be missing obviously from the kit against Dragon. He's not going to be getting any kills. So let's see, we're 33 seconds against Dragon. He got, where did he get strength? He got strengthened from Lydia there, I think, was it? Okay, Arbiter's down. He's a bit slow. If we had this tuned, probably wouldn't be an issue, to be fair, because we could have left the AoE open for refresh for the second turn around. So Lydia's gone. He won't be able to take out the Dragon on his own. There's no chance, especially with his speed. So that's not the test we usually run. It's usually about the damage just on that first wave. So let's have a look at the damage that we do on the first wave. So we're going to increase attack, we are going to decrease defense and weaken, and we're going to AoE nuke, and we'll see how that does. 321 I think was his biggest hit there against that, and he took out 2 of them on that turn. So that is pretty damn good. Now I do have a file, so while we're loading up into the next thing, I'll open that up and I'll be able to put some figures against this. Okay, now somewhere I always like to see how well the champions can hit is here in Shogun, in Phantom Shogun. So if we take him out, we put Ailil in, we have all our speed boosters and all our debuffs. So we're going to just do all the hits against him. So we'll test A2, A3, A1, and we'll see how good he is and how he compares. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up the numbers from my previous testing now as well. Okay, so we have the numbers up here. You can't see them really behind my head there, but we have Ailil and Ailil buffed. So the previous numbers are here, and he was fairly low on the totem pole. Okay, so he came in on the optimizer higher than Gembo but performed lower than him, and so far we have a big improvement, but we'll compare the numbers properly at the end, guys. Okay, so let's go back over and see what we can see here. And we're into Phantom Shogun 25. Okay, so I love testing against Phantom Shogun 25 because you can just get a big nuke out against them. And I've said it before, I'll say it again, I didn't even know you could go before the Phantom Shogun. I thought he had an automatic go first thing, kind of like a, what do you call him? Hegemon. So yeah, you can actually outspeed him if you're going fast enough. So we have all our turn meter boosters going. We have Ailil here. Ailil is going to hit with his A2 first. Okay, so let's see what kind of damage he does here. 415 612, something like that, which is pretty huge, guys. So let's come back out of here. Oh no, and we'll see what he does with his A3 and then his A1. 302. So the first one is the strongest for sure, which is no surprise. The A1, I don't even know if we'll bother checking the A1 because it's less than half as strong as the A2, guys. So there's not much point there. So roughly it was 415 621. 612, I think, roughly. It doesn't matter too much, guys, if we're off by a digit or two in the latter 3. But yeah, you can see it makes a hell of a difference in how he's been buffed here, guys. It is huge. So let's just filter this and get rid of everybody apart from Ailil and Ailil buffed. That would make a whole lot of sense. And what we're going to do then, we can see here much more quickly. Yeah, so we have a massive increase here, guys. We're up by nearly 50% in damage. More? Yeah, we're up by 142,000 or 43,000. We're up by 100,000 then in Dragon Herd, and we're up by 115,000 in Shogun. Now, what would that do to him? I'll just delete this out of here. That changes the totals here, and we can run this total out. We'll do an auto sum, and his total then, because we haven't measured Clan Boss, comes up at 1.13 million, but there's a huge increase there. Where does that put him overall, guys? Where does that put him overall, guys? In all the champions I have tested, and I've tested quite a few. So let's look at everybody. That's all the voids. So if we look at the voids, had he been this in the first thing, so he'd gone from being 25th to being here, so he would go to 16th spot in all the champions I have tested. So he would be in the same group as Rathalos, Sun Wukong, Yakarl, Gembo, Neldor, but he goes up significantly from where he was. Significantly, guys. So very, very good buff for our boy Ailil. Really like him. His kit brings a hell of a lot with him, so he's extremely good in arena. Loving what he does. The kit itself overall, if we look at it again, I mean, we have an like, he doesn't need any accuracy because everything he does is irresistible, right? And now he can nuke as well, so it's huge. So he attacks one enemy, steals all buffs the first time he attacks. Every time he attacks after that, he doesn't steal any buffs, but the damage will be increased for each buff on the target. Okay, so that's crazy good. Then, now the thing is, right, with this, if you have a seriously buffed up enemy team and Ailil goes, right, so let's say for instance somebody has 10 buffs on them. He steals them all irresistibly, okay? Steals all buffs from the target the first time he hits. The effect cannot be resisted. So he goes with that, strips all the buff off them, puts them on himself, okay? It's not that he cleanses them, he steals them. So they're on him now. Fills this champion's turn meter by 10% whenever they receive a buff. So that, in effect, would be an extra turn. So Ailil could go again and then go and attack somebody else that has strength and stone skin, or go with the AoE. So he has that turn meter boosting mechanic, which makes me think, actually, should we be looking at, where is it? Yeah, something like this. It's applied to allies, but there are some of these which apply more to, why aren't we going on to this, would apply more to turn meter boosting and stuff like that. So 10% more effective, we're getting that 11% boost now instead, and that's cumulative too. So look at those things that boost the effective turn meter and all that. That could be exceptionally good. With the A2 then, he's ignoring strength and stone skin, increased defense, ally protection, and a quarter of their defense. And if you kills an enemy with that, it fully heals them and places a stone skin buff on them for one turn. So my problem with that is it's a great move, but it's just no use against any bosses, because you're not killing anything against most bosses, or if you do kill them, they're dead and that was it. You know, the game is, the job is done, so the healing and stone skin becomes moot. Then on this, an AoE 3 turn, but it flips increased defense into decreased defense, flips strengthen into weaken, and places a block buffs debuff for one turn on enemies not under increased defense or strengthen buffs before attacking. And again, it's irresistible and it hits well, you know, so we're looking at a 74k damage increase there. And I'm not sure if that's an improvement. If I look at my file here real quick, yeah, it is a big improvement. Maybe, I'm not sure if the numbers have been increased yet on the optimizer, but regardless of that, he is really, really good. As you've seen there, the improvement has brought him dramatically up the rankings from previous, so I really like him. If you have him, guys, take him out of the vault, have a play around with him, have a run around with him. Those are all my thoughts. Let me know what you think. Let me know, have I missed anything obvious with him? While you're down there giving me an L, comment, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao for now.